Hey everyone, we've got one of Kay's
Hi.
selections, and it's a movie starring it has some actors that
You know.
people are divided on. I would say there's three
Oh,
actors.
yes, yes, yes,
There's
yes.
three actors people are divided on. I would say there's um
One that people are not divided on.
well, one that's hit or miss, and
Okay,
one that tends to star in good movies, or that tends to be the good part in those movies.
okay.
The three that people have opinions about are Dane Cook, Andy Dick, and Jessica Simpson.
Why Dane Cook?
He was considered one of the worst comics ever
Okay,
because
okay,
it was the tall poppy syndrome. He was the king for a while in comedy, and so everyone trashed him because he was popular.
okay. So
Um,
let's get to the
Now
movie.
the one
Oh,
that
wait, you only named two.
no, I named three:
You said Dane Cook.
Jessica Simpson and
Oh,
Andy
Andy
Dick.
Dick. Okay, I didn't. I
The
didn't
one,
hear Jessica.
the one
Sorry.
that is hit or miss is Harland Williams, and the one who tends to be good in most movies, is oh god,
Come on, one of the stars. Come on.
oh god, can't remember. Dak Shepard.
Yep.
He's been okay in movies. Like, I thought he was fine in Zathura from what clips I've seen. Hit and Run was nothing special, but it wasn't hateful.
Okay. Good to know.
Chips,
Oh, Chips. You remember Chips?
he was he was kind of okay, but I mean, he wasn't like the worst part.
True.
And to think he was gonna write the original script to Scoob. Maybe he would have made it funny,
Maybe.
or like Scooby Doo.
Okay, let's move it on. Move on.
Actually, in that they were gonna be like a spy agency.
Oh, that would have been
Hence why it
cool.
was called Scoop. It was like Scoop was an acronym. I don't know what it would have been called, but that makes more sense to call it Scoob than Scoob, which was just a Blue Falcon Dick Dastardly movie.
Okay,
So in
back
this
to the
movie,
movie that we watched.
and I'm not going to do any jabs at Dane Cook. A lot of people hate him. I'm kind of
He
mixed.
wasn't that bad in this
He's
movie.
hit and miss with me. Um,
He wasn't bad in this movie.
Yeah, he was pretty funny. The movie was PG-13, so it didn't really have a lot of toilet and fart jokes.
Good.
Um and something that's weird, this movie had not one but two cast members from Seinfeld in this movie.
Hmm.
First is one of Dane Cook's friends who played Babu on Seinfeld.
Okay.
The guy who at the end in the finale, spoiler alert, came out like over 20 years ago. They're very, very bad man. Bad men. Lock
Okay.
them away forever and throw away the keys. Um, and the other one is Mickey, the brother.
Okay.
You didn't tell you couldn't tell how they were so similar. What? But yeah, Mickey from Seinfeld. He plays the brother. Um, so in this movie, Dane Cook is kind of like a slacker.
Well,
Um,
he just tries to get by. He's
yeah,
not a slacker. He just has a
he
lot
doesn't
of
care.
people rooting for him, and
He has friends in security and stuff. Dak Shepard is this guy who's like, I'm the king, I rock. And
get this,
uh,
the cashiers have their own break room.
yeah.
And it was like
Can we
nice.
focus on the review instead of cleaning?
Okay.
I looked on IMDb and this wasn't listed as a fact, but I wonder if it is. This movie came out a couple years after a movie called Cabin Fever. And in Cabin Fever, one of the hilarious moments is when Eli Roth goes like, "Ooh, faced." And in this, Dax Shepard, one of his recurring things is like, "Ooh, face."
Not face, duh. Face.
So I'm wondering if that's a jab at it.
I don't know.
Oh,
Can we move on?
there's the guy from Napoleon Dynamite, Pedro.
Oh yeah.
Pedro is Dax Shepard's
Bagger.
Igor, basically.
Bagger. Yep. Boxer. They call him boxers.
So,
Bagger. Bagger sounds better.
So, Dane Cook really doesn't care. He lives with his grandmother. You find out why. We're not going to spoil it. Because we already spoiled his brother.
Okay.
But, in the he slacks pretty much, and Dax Shepard is on his way to win Employee of the Month 18 months in a row. He's already won it 17 months, and if he does it another one, then he'll set
slightly used Impala,
and he'll get the world record.
Well, he already had the record at 16, didn't he?
17.
Whatever.
I don't know.
He set the record for how much bagging he did.
Meanwhile, he's like a celebrity in the city.
Not in that store. Maybe in the chain of stores. But
and this
store,
it kind of reminded me of like a Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Even though it's filmed,
what it was.
Even though it's filmed in a Costco.
It's Costco, Sam's. They're all probably about the same.
Have I been inside a Costco?
Yes, we visited once.
I don't remember.
Maybe you weren't with Dad and I.
I don't. You mean the big guy? I don't remember there being a restaurant, or like a food dining place, like at Sam's Club. But oh well.
There is.
So, he sees Jessica Simpson, who is transported, relocated there.
Transferred.
And it was revealed in her file that she was dating the Employee of the Month at her previous job.
Or that she only dated Employee of the Month or something.
So Dane Cook falls in love with her, as would most people in 2006.
But Grandma has good advice.
Wash.
Take your time kissing her
okay.
and everything, not the first day, just, relax.
So, he decides to be, so he's like,
oh, this can't be that bad.
I'm gonna try to be Employee of the Month, and I'm gonna beat that guy, and then she'll fall in love with me.
Not.
It does cause him to work a lot stronger and a lot better. However, it gets to the point where his work and his dedication to getting the girl makes him lose almost all of his friends. Because he is so hardcore trying to get Employee of the Month that he breaks promises. He hurts his friends. He disappoints
gets his friend
them.
Fired.
Yeah.
There were no employees there, or no customers until he goes to the baseball game, or softball game.
So, yeah, he eventually gets days, and then it's tied. So, around the time that he got his friend fired, he quits. But because the employees get paid by candy bars,
HR.
Broken candy bars.
Talent acquisition, TA, HR, human resources.
Broken candy bars.
Right, because you can't resell them.
Yeah.
Because they're the giant size.
He quits, but he's able to unquit. This is also
because the paperwork didn't get admitted.
Yeah. This is also
submitted.
This is also after things kind of turns south with Jessica Simpson, who's revealed that he's a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But she doesn't like the other guy either.
mm-hmm. Let's see, what else?
I don't know what else. Because you don't want to go too far.
There is kind of a fun date.
Oh, it's all in the store?
Yeah, like eating Italian food at the store's restaurant. Doing go-karts or something. Watching a movie. I don't remember what it was called. What it was. It said on IMDb, but I can't remember it.
Oh, and then turn all the lights low
Mm-hmm.
and quit talking and listen to the guy that's scrubbing the floors, singing opera. Very good, very good, very good.
Let's so oh, and then it ends with mini golf on
Oh, yeah.
top of it, which crashes Dax Shepard's car.
No, it goes in and hits the guy.
Oh, I thought it hit him as well.
Oh, maybe, I don't know. It hit somebody, and then he's like, who's in the store?
Oh, they both try to like hurt each other. So Dax Shepard changes Dane Cook's alarm clock.
All the clocks in his house.
Oh, and he drives like this little tiny, like not even
motorbike for
Give me your water bottle.
About this tall.
It's actually shorter than this.
No, because he sat on it. He sat on it.
Okay.
It was a little scooter thingy.
Yeah. Maybe I should get that.
Hard to balance.
Yeah. So Dax Shepard gets Dane Cook like that, but then Dane Cook gets his revenge with
selling his car
for $20.
And then his sidekick, his bagger boxer, is like, man, you sold it.
Man, you said I would get that car.
And you
apparently
sold it,
he's Irish.
You sold it cheaper than what I was gonna pay.
You can give me you sold it for $9,980 less. I don't know if we can't really go much farther into the movie now.
Okay, that's fine. It had some funny parts. I gotta admit
I didn't know you could do that much swearing in a PG-13 movie.
Mm.
I think it did like the F word once or twice.
Oh, I don't know.
I know a lot of one podcast channel that I used to listen to, they were like, oh man, they were talking about the movie, I think, Dan in Real Life with Steve Carell. And they were saying, and he was saying, like, I didn't think Dane Cook was bad in this. I don't know why you guys are hating him. And they're like, have you not seen him? I'm sorry. We've seen Employee of the Month. And it was like, he's not terrible in this. This movie was probably only panned because he was in it. If it starred Ryan Reynolds or Jason Lee or Michael Ian Black or if it starred Stephen Colbert in the same, if it starred anybody else that wasn't considered like the demon of comedy and like one of the worst comics ever, this would probably be viewed as just a fine comedy. I liked it better than The Goods, Sell Hard, Die Hard, or something like that. I liked it better than Office Space. That's controversial. Trying to think, what are some other... I like it better than almost any Judd Apatow film, except This Is 40. I have not seen, King of Staten Island. I think that's a movie is. Better than... I liked it better than Red, better than Bridesmaid, better than Crazy.
Haven't seen it.
Did a review? Yeah.
See what you There's well, 590
movie. Anything else you want
it up.
to look? This guy. Done. We have reviewed a dinosaur movie recently, and you do not exist to you to existence, and then